All right, guys, welcome back. Today we're on Michigan map. We have a little starter farm, wherever actually it's a pretty big starter farm, but pretty much whatever we got, we're gonna get rid of. We are gonna be tasked with creating the ultimate cattle ranch. But we're gonna try. So we got pretty good stuff starting out. A little bit more than I'm used to. But honestly, most of this stuff, it's gotta go. It's gonna go. Because what we're gonna be doing, like I said, it's cattle farming. Now, on the map, we have quite a bit of land. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields. Yeah, 5 fields. And then the land that our farm is sitting on. 3 of our fields are sugar beets. And I don't really want to do sugar beets. So what the plan is we're gonna harvest up this sugar beets and we're gonna make them into other fields. And then we're gonna sell off the sugar beets and hopefully buy our first cattle pasture, which we're gonna, I think I'm gonna put it over here, the first one. And we're gonna go from there. So, I mean, I guess we get started with, I think this is our land over here. Sugar beets. Get started harvesting on these sugar beets and, we'll go from there. So the main thing with sugar beets is you have to use this defoliator, I think that's how you pronounce it, to cut the tops off the sugar beets, and then you can harvest them. And to be honest, that's kind of something I don't want to have to worry about doing all the time. So we're just gonna harvest this up and see how much money we can make off these harvests on the 3 fields, and then we're gonna repurpose the fields for something else. Oh, oh, this one's still growing. Well, that's can't do that one yet. Let's see. Okay, so our okay, so the sugar beets aren't ready to harvest yet. So we're gonna go. We have uh a wheat field over here we can harvest, and we'll sell that off and see what we can do from there our until our sugar beets are ready to harvest. Whoa. Run the wall. We got this, don't worry. That was part of the plan. Oh, that could have been a wreck. Oh, just missed it. I think we want to keep the straw so we'll be able to use that with our cows. I don't think is we don't have anything to pick up straw right now. I don't have a baler or anything, so we might want to look into getting one of those. Well, looks like we're getting an okay yield with this wheat. I think we just sell it off. I think we're just gonna sell off everything we get from these harvests. And we have to wait a little bit on the sugar beets, which wasn't part of the plan, but it won't be too bad. We'll just get this harvest, see what we got, and then we'll go from there. We do have 500,000, but the cow pastures they can be a pretty penny, especially if you want a pretty decent one. That's why I was hoping we could harvest the sugar beets. We'll see where we at once we finish harvesting this, and see what our plans are on where we're gonna go from there.
Paints the barn a faded red. Another day of sweat is up ahead. The chickens squawk, the rooster crows his tune, just like yesterday, coming way too soon. Well, Lord, I'm tired, bone tired, that's the truth. But I got fields to plow and promises to soothe. This dirt road's my confessional, gravel and dust, where I lay bare my soul and place my trust. In the land, the sun, the rain that falls, hoping for a harvest that answers all my calls. Mama's praying by the kitchen light for rain tonight to save the crops alright. Daddy's coughing, that old familiar sound from years of working this unforgiving ground. Lord, we're tired, bone tired, that's the truth. But we've got bills to pay and mouths to soothe. This dirt road's our confessional, gravel and dust, where we lay bare our souls and place our trust. In the land, the sun, the rain that falls, hoping for a harvest that answers all my calls. Mama's praying by the kitchen light for rain tonight to save the crops alright. Daddy's coughing, that old familiar sound from years of working this unforgiving ground. Lord, we're tired, bone tired, that's the truth. But we got bills to pay and mouths to soothe.
Yeah, we're getting her filled up. Haven't even did a headland yet and already had to unload the harvester, so I think we can make a pretty penny off of this. We'll have to check and see if it's a good time to sell or if we should keep it. I think we're gonna wind up selling it, but we might just wait a little bit, see if we can get a better price for it. And while the AI is AI, we don't want to call it AI. It's a helper. It's our helper. We're gonna give him a name. Dave. Dave sound good to y'all? While Dave is harvesting the field, we can go over the settings that we have. So, having on easy economy, season of growth is off. We usually play with it off. 1 day months, no visual 6 months, wherever. Snow's on, crop discretion off, periodic plowing's off, fieldstone, lime, and weeds are all off. I really don't like playing with any of these on or wherever. It just goes having to go over the field over and over again or wherever. It's just a little easier. What do y'all like to play? Do y'all play with them on, or should I turn them on? Maybe we'll turn them on later on, whatever, but right now we have them off. And then I have the AI can't buy anything or whatever. Usually most of the mods I have, none of them are really game breaking. Mostly just added equipment. I do have lumberjack on, and then I do have auto bell because I hate picking up bells. I'm horrible at it, especially with the big fields that we're gonna have wherever we'll be making a lot of bales, and we'll be needing to pick it up with that. I don't know if I'm gonna do it with pallets. Probably won't do it with pallets. Probably find a skid steer and we'll do it whatever, but when it starts getting crazy, maybe we'll do it. I don't know, I haven't decided, but right now we're just gonna go with it or whatever and try to create our big cattle ranch. All right, while he's doing that, we can go ahead and take a look at cattle barns. Maybe we can get one early. We might wait until we sell the wheat, but we'll see. We'll see. This is the area where I want to do the first one at. So let's check it out and see what we can afford. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger on our cow pasture barn, or whatever you call it. However, this one can fit up to 313 cows. Right now we don't have any because I don't have anything to feed them. I'm gonna get some equipment to pick up the straw in the field, so that'll be one thing we can check off the box. But I really want to make at least one of the sugar beet fields grass field. They do have the meadow, so I don't know. I think the meadow only 40% health or whatever. I can get them and they can start eating that and start growing, because I don't want to buy the grown cows. Grown cows cost a lot. Maybe we can get a few of them, just so we have some starting to reproduce. But I think we'll mainly buy the younger calves and go from there. But once we get able to get one of those sugar beet fields into a grass field, we'll be a lot better off, however, with the grass field. We're about halfway full, 41% full on the wheat. That's another thing we can check and see. We can check and see what the wheat prices look like. Okay, scroll down the wheat. Yeah, January. Ooh, that's a few months from now. January would be the opportune time, maybe December, January. We might hold on to it, but we don't have anywhere to store it. So I don't know. That's something I have to think about. That's something we'll think about. Let's at least just get this field harvested, and we'll go from there. We also need to get something to pick up the straw. The thing is, we don't have any kind of silos or anything, which is kind of a problem. We do have space. We can look into getting that. We can look into getting some silos, and maybe store some of this or wherever, because we have a few months before we can get a better deal, and then we got a few months to wait till we can harvest the sugar beet. So yeah, that'll be something we'll look into. Let's see how he's doing on the field. Okay, he's at 60%. He's doing some weird stuff over here. That's okay. Yeah, I think we'll go. Let's look into getting a baler for this straw. We can while he's doing this, we can start picking up the bales, picking up the straw and baling it, and then at least we'll have something to do. So let's look into that. All right, so we got us a new case baler, the RB456. It'll work really good at what we're gonna be needing it for. Still do need a trailer, but I got an idea for that. Or we'll wait for that. All right, so before we start baling, we're gonna have to unload the harvester one more time. We're at 60%, so we're gonna need to find somewhere to store this wheat, because we still got a couple of months before we want to sell it. So yeah, we need to look into that. Well, we're down to 247,000. We're spending a lot more money than I had planned, but we got this. We got this. No, we ain't gonna worry too much about it. We'll make a pretty penny off of this. We're already at 42,000 units. It's 42,000 liters or whatever. Oh yeah, we'll make a pretty penny. We'll be back up in no time. All right, let's start baling. One of my favorite things to do in the game. See how many we can get off of this. I might even sell some straw bales. I don't know. I mean, it's not too much for how big this field is. We might get a pretty good amount. Oh, we made a small one. Ew. I don't like that. Oh, 150 is the biggest one we can make on this. I thought we could make a little bigger than that, but it'll be all right. We'll be all right. That'll be okay. Fine. 150. We don't need anything bigger than that. Just means more bills. Oh, I missed a little bit. Try to get as much as we can. My turn. Let me go first. There you go, Dave. Dave's so rude. Missed a little bit more. We'll get it. up to 4 bells already. It's pretty nice. That means, oh, I'm thinking, I don't know. Let's make a bet. Who thinks 30? I'm thinking like 30 bells, maybe more. All right, the harvester is about full again. We're at 77%. Yeah, we really need to figure out this storage issue we have. Yeah, let's get this unloaded and we'll see. Let's see where we at. He's gonna make a turn, so we'll let him do that. It's just about full. I think we'll wait until he stops. I'll just let him keep going. We got this. We don't got destruction on. At least I hope we don't. Get this filled all the way up and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do with the storage issue. I don't know, should we sell it? I think we store it. I think we figure out where we can store it and then sell it when the price is right. Alright, so we got us a silo. Spent a little more than we kind of wanted to, but we kind of needed it. And yeah, I think it's pay off in dividends or whatever, being able to save this until we're able to sell it for the best price. So yeah, let's get back to baling. Well, it looks like we're gonna get quite a bit more than I was thinking, because we're not even halfway through this field and we're already at 15 bells. Oh, this gonna be pretty nice. We'll have enough straw or hay for our cows. Well, straw for our cows for quite a bit. Well, all right, we finally got this field kicked out and we have baled it. It took us 2.5 truckloads to finish harvesting that field, and I must say it was a lot more than I thought it was going to be. We also got 70 bales and we don't have any way to unload it. Well, to move it rather. So we might have to spend a little bit more money. Bank account's getting kind of low, but we do need to be able to move bales. We'll be using it a lot. You know, being a cattle ranch and everything. Let's see if we can find a good deal on one. So we were able to pick up this bale trailer for it was a pretty penny. It's 50, a little over 50,000, but I think it'll be a good investment to have as much hay and we're gonna be doing. So let's get those bales picked up. Well, all right, we got the bales all moved. We're sitting on about 152,000 liters of wheat. Hopefully, within the next month or two, we can do those sugar beets, sell those right off because we can't store those. You can store them on the ground, but I don't want to have to scoop them back up or whatever. So we'll just sell those right off, wherever. Hopefully, get a little bit of money back in the bank, and hopefully, pretty soon we'll get some cows, wherever on this cattle ranch. That'll be good, huh? I think that's something we should definitely be trying to do. But I'm gonna end it here for now. Get back with me for the next episode. Got a lot of plans. Get cows, plan number one. But yeah, thank y'all for watching, and if you enjoyed this, please hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.